All right. New day, new mission. I don't know where we're at. I don't know what we're doing because I wasn't paying enough attention. But apparently we're invading. All right, you know
Star
what?
Captain Megan, Star Commander Jaden. At attention. The road to Terra begins here in Turtle Bay. Are you ready to fulfill your duty and lead the warriors under your command to ultimate glory?
Aft, Galaxy Commander. Ursa Star is raring to go.
Cobalt Star awaits your orders.
Excellent. We concluded our periphery sweep and ended the pirate threat that has been allowed to roost on Santander for decades. Now, we are poised to face the elite DCMS forces. There is little doubt the resistance the Draconis Combine will offer up will be superior to those periphery surats. But they will be bested just the same. I issued a batch roll to the commander of the 14th Legion of Vega, Tarakito Nero. He declared he would face us down with every mech under his command.
Balasek also agreed to fight us on Santander. The word of these spheroid leaders carries no weight.
According to Dragoon Intel, the Draconis Combine mustered soldiery live by the warrior code of Bushido. They will honor their agreement.
What can we expect?
Aerial surveillance conducted a sweep across the rolling meadows just north of the city of Edo. We have detected mass heat signatures spanning across a vast open battlefield.
That makes things easier.
AF, our plan of attack? To pound the 14th Legion of Vega into submission. Once you touch down, you will lead your binary star into the area of operations and crush all resistance that dares to oppose you.
Aft.
I will lead another force on the eastern side of the city. Scans show inactive machines, most likely reserve support forces. I will ensure that they stay offline.
Jagatais will be standing by as support. They will be dispatched as needed.
Happy hunting, Jaguars. We will announce our presence inside Turtle Bay with might and authority. When all is said and done, the Draconis Combine and the rest of the Inner Sphere will know only defeat. Prepare to deploy within the hour. We must keep up our forward momentum and capture our worlds ahead of the other clans.
I was going to point out that Perez's voice actor sounds like at any moment he's going to declare Mortal Kombat. I'm just saying, it really sounds like what's about to be done. Alright, so I think this is the best we got, right? We didn't know anything else last time we played. Alright, cool. So, we're just going to jump straight into combat then. I'll just, we'll wing it from here. I'll try to remember the controls. I haven't played this in a couple of days. We'll see how this works. We'll see how we roll. Uh-oh. Another cutscene? A little light dropping into the area action?
All pilots be advised. Heavy anti-air encountered en route to the AO.
Cobalt 1, the AO is hot. Be ready for immediate action on arrival.
Roger that. Mix away. Cobalt is on the ground.
Oh,
Mayday,
okay.
Mayday!
Oh.
We are going down! We are going down!
Yeah, there's a wall there.
Holy shit!
Galaxy Commander, they just knocked one of our broadswords out of the sky. I have visual
Oh,
on the crash site.
what's what?
Strong!
All ground units, push up to the designated high ground and return fire.
Aft! Cobalt, on me!
We're with you, Star Commander.
Disengaged.
Cobalt 1, I have eyes on multiple hostiles approaching. The 14th are sending in tanks and VTOLs.
Oh, I got moved on a wee bit. So I gotta go up there? How's that an advantage point?
Target destroyed.
If anything, this doesn't look anything like a vantage point. We'll be sitting on top of an area, being giant sitting ducks to any long-range weapons. I don't know. Whatever.
Our Jagatai just turned them to dust.
Our
They just got a
Jagatai.
taste of our firepower.
I think they know they are in a fight now. Seems like they got more fire than the pirates.
So,
That is not saying much.
They are trying to hang back and pick us off.
Were
Let's
they?
flex our range.
Looked more like they were trying to rush my
Cobalt,
location.
do not advance out into the open. Stay back and hit these turrets at range with us.
Just sit back and enjoy the show, Star Captain. We will show you how it is done.
Our claws are sharp, Star Commander. We are here to shed blood too.
Rather sit in like a pool of water somewhere, but I guess that's not an option here, is it? Does that do anything? Is that something I need to shoot? Yeah, can't really hit anything from out this far. Is there anything in the orders to tell me, like, hey, maybe you should grab, like, some super long-range weapons, because this is all going to be, like, sniping and stuff?
14th mech's in attack range.
Ow.
They're not holding anything back.
Once again, this just seems like a great way to stick us right out in front of them.
You should make quick work of them.
No, I did not mean to fire that. Dang it, I keep hitting the wrong button.
One more for me.
Sadly, since they have standard engines, I'm pretty sure if you blow off their shoulder, there's like no chance of actually killing them that way. More stuff over here.
Enemy down.
Target destroyed.
And that little guy ain't moving. Oh, he's backing up a little bit. Hey, catapults. Is he gonna come out? Yep, yep.
Enemy
And he's
eliminated.
dead.
New hostile.
You're so far. Oh, it's a stalker, not a catapult. But he's a recruit. That makes it weak. Yeah, that's a good idea. Fire the PPCs at the tanks.
Target eliminated.
LRM. Oh, well, they have. Yeah, they got AC-10s. We don't really want those to get closer. Ow. Okay, I'm gonna get pummeled to death by LRMs, huh? You know what? Hold on. Okay, he's not targeting me. Not really sure where those missiles were going, but okay. That coming at me? Yeah. That's not for me. That's for you. Please don't stand in front of me. Hello? AI. You're doing me and yourself a disservice by doing dumb stuff like that. Thanks, though. I want to say down goes the Atlas, but it might take a bit.
Cobalt. Detecting active artillery cannons firing on your position.
Ow.
We are detecting that.
Destroyed.
Ursa, evasive maneuvers. Stay clear of those impacts.
Okay, where are
Jaguar
those
1, we
impacts?
just turned their reinforcements into salvage.
We are overwhelming their defenses.
This is just the beginning.
Whee! Crunch. At least you can take a lot further falls before you take fall damage. In the other MechWarrior game... Oh, God. In the other MechWarrior games... Oh, you don't even have time to dodge it. You just get hit by it. Anyhow, so in the other games, you take damage pretty quick. You don't really have to fall super far. Which, I mean, kind of makes sense when you're in a multi-ton mech. I know they don't weigh a whole lot for what their size entails, but we could just, you know, hand wave and say, future technology. I mean, realistically speaking, it's probably going to be the case at some point. Or it could be due to the planet's gravities. We don't know. It's all weighed the same. Maybe it's not even weighed in tonnage like we know it today. Who knows? Or maybe they have, like, anti-grav tech. There's a lot of stuff in MechWarrior and Battletech in general that isn't super well explained. Like, the really short engagement ranges, a lot of people think that it has to do with, like, electronic warfare. It would make it really hard to see anything unless you're, like, basically within visual range.
New target.
Just imagine, like, you know, you're gonna put your scope on an enemy, and then suddenly they fire, like, 20 lasers straight into your eyeballs. So, scopes go down the window. Oh, you want to use thermal sight? Okay, they start blasting you with infrared radiation.
Galaxy Commander Perez, reactors
So you want to try to lock on with a missile? Well, every single possible thing you can imagine is now being broadcast against all spectrums everywhere. Your missiles aren't going to do anything. Oh, you want to fire one that has, like, you know, a tow cable behind it so you can control it remotely? Well, that's great. We're going to go ahead and fire so much electricity into the air around your location that it's going to basically disable it. Oh, it's a locust. Okay. Now that still worked out.
Mech destroyed.
Maybe if I had some heavy mechs, we could do some real damage. Can't even see that guy. It's always fun in games until someone brings out the heavy mechs. So am I supposed to, yeah, destroy that.
Firepower. DCMS really batten down the hatches. But they don't have any warships. Let's see how their dropships hold out against a Sabercat.
They don't have any warships, but they can shoot down ours.
They will surrender in a hurry.
I didn't
These
aim that
combat
well.
guards are a different breed.
Alright.
I think they will contest every inch. Not once they realize how superior our forces are.
In range of the target cannons. We are grinding these.
Oh, he's gonna explode.
Shred their forces and take out those guns.
That was 100% on me. That was totally my fault. And I should have realized it. Why can't I... Hold on. Oh, there we go. To say, why can't I move the screen? But, yeah. Alright, well... That sucks. We're immediately down a mech because I decided to walk over the stupid Irby. How was I supposed to know he was going to explode? I mean, really. Can I shoot that thing's nose? You kidding me? Die!
Critical hit. Target cannons neutralized.
Keep pushing forward and take out those remaining guns, or none of us are getting out of here in one piece.
Why did you let the guns up to begin with? Why did you go sit on top of a hill?
Battle with the inner sphere to be recorded as a loss on our codices.
I see that's kind of idiotic.
Keep moving. And keep your heads up. Finish one off. These combined forces.
It is refreshing to fight people who do not resort to dirty tricks.
Yeah. Anything is better than Valasek and his goons. Closing range on the next stronghold. Target cannons are in sight.
Watch out. Hostiles formed up at the target area.
Destroyed.
Mech down.
Come on.
Disengaged. System destroyed.
Oh no, he's gonna explode too. Alright, not terrible. I noticed that at the last second again, but... Can I laser him from here? God, a whole lot of noise. You're kidding me with some of this stuff.
Target destroyed. Security overridden.
Security?
Scanning complete.
Oh, turret attack. Yeah, it's a bit too late for that.
Target.
Cannons down, Jaguar 1.
That blows that up.
No time to rest. Move to the final active stronghold.
Scan mode engaged.
Galaxy Commander, sit rep.
We are still engaged with their reserve forces.
Understood.
Target. Target destroyed. Scan mode disengaged. Target destroyed. Scan mode engaged.
Oh, there's something right there. Hold on. Mech parts.
Scan salvage.
Cool.
Marked for pickup. Scan mode disengaged.
Alright, so the shoulder that doesn't have a gun is almost broken. It's not a big deal.
The 14th aren't that much tougher than the pirate
I
scum.
thought that would hit.
They are a lot more organized, though.
But not for long. At this rate, we will capture our worlds before Cloud.
Just focus on finishing this job first, Cobalt Star, before you get ahead of yourselves.
Cobalt, we know the drill. Burn their mechs.
I'm about to
and
lose
knock
this
out
mech.
those cannons.
Hey, Star Commander. If it's easier for you, you can just follow
Yep, there we
orders.
go.
No, I insist.
That's what happens when you have a whole bunch of light and very light medium mechs. Like, you just don't have what it takes.
Enough small talk. I only want to hear confirmation that you have secured every inch of the battlefield. Mech destroyed.
Why don't you get out here and secure the battlefield instead of throwing us at, like, literal hordes of enemies?
Chewing through them. Keep up the pressure, Jaguars.
Oh, artillery again.
Have you not finished them yet? Rip them apart.
Gotta love that. It's just non-stop. So many little enemies. Such a problem.
Scan mode engaged.
It's only really a major issue because our guys don't set us up with, you know, the proper support. We're just fighting fields of tanks and helicopters and turrets and
Scan salvage.
like anything else.
Enemy terminated.
Like, what do we got?
Disengaged.
What is our support? Handful of mechs that are already dead?
Scan mode engaged.
They need to settle down.
New hostile detected. Catapult.
Nice one.
We'll just hide behind this building for a second while I cool down.
There goes another.
Ugh. Does evasion even work for the main character? Because I noticed that any mech that I'm using is getting the hell beaten out of me.
Destroyed.
Like, utterly beaten the crap out of.
Jaguar 1, all enemy cannons disabled.
Engaged.
Let us see how these Combine Freebirds fare now.
Salvage. Marked for pickup. Scan mode.
That's an
Reading
artillery.
showing an incoming Combine dropship. Wipe out those forces and secure the field. Understood. Cobalt, Ursa, we still have work to do.
And not like this. I can make it look ugly, but that's about it, huh? Ah. That's what that was doing. Dropping off more guys. Oh my god.
Target.
So why can't I get a Thunderbolt? I know. They said it early on. The clans don't like the technology. It's weak and pathetic and
New
sucky.
hostile detected. Enforcer.
Which, you know, would be a fine argument if we weren't getting the hell beaten out of us by the weak and the sucky and the unfortunately bad. Come on, die. Gotta get behind this.
I've lost a component.
Oh, another guy down.
I'm going down. Bailing out.
Goodbye, Liam.
New hostile detected. Thunderbolt.
Alright.
Destroyed.
Rifleman and a Shadow Hog. Is he dead?
New hostile detected.
No.
Rifle. Destroyed.
the Shadowhawk go? Ow! Yep. But maybe help me. Okay? You stupid AI? Maybe get out there and do some shooting too. Yep.
New hostile detected.
Why did I expect any better? Did you kill him? Is he dead? I swear to God, I'm going to stick my face out here and get one shot. Alright. Looks like he might be dead. Clear out the 14th's remaining forces. Oh, no, he didn't die. He just fell off. I was about to say, where's the last guy at? Apparently the answer's right here. Were you seriously shooting over his head? Are you kidding me? Please evac me. Please, for the love of God, evac me. I'm the only guy left. Even the AI is all dead.
Your evac point is set, advance, and stand by. I have dispatched a broadsword.
I'm going to be a little bit flustered here. It's going to be really obvious why. We're set to a weight limit.
The invasion has begun. The Kuritans will fall.
Blah, 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 blah.
Under Smoke Jaguar control. No matter what it takes.
You know what? I was thinking let's hit Liam in the face with a helmet as hard as we can, but now I'm kind of like on Liam's side. Let's hit Perez in the face with a helmet as hard as we can. That guy's just overdoing it. God. One mech came out of that alive. It's a good thing I hired all those extra technicians. Alright, so I understand my bad entirely. I walked on top of a mech that was exploding. Okay, I get that. What did the rest of these guys do? Other than me pilot them, what did they do? Just, ugh. At least we leveled up. We get the Stormcrow now. I don't know any good builds for a Stormcrow off the top of my head. Which means we probably won't have any good builds for a Stormcrow. Oh, hey! Two guys that aren't fully repaired. Cool. So we're basically going to have to buy a Stormcrow anyhow. That's great. Yay. I can make you walk slightly faster now. Yay. Alright, where's the unlock thingy? I don't remember. Is it Marketplace? And then Battle Mechs? And then Unlock? I don't know why the system's set up like that, but it is. Yeah, well, this would be a good SRM boat. If there's a version of it that is an SRM boat. The laser boat's the one we seem to start off with. I'm almost to level 7, which is where my Mad Dog is, and that's where I will be happiest. Sadly, it looks like we're going to be forced to be pushed up to like a Timber Wolf or even higher up to like a Dire Wolf. But, you know, it won't be so bad. Now, did we get 2 mechs this time, or did we only get 1? Did we get a hero variant? Yeah, it looks like they're still throwing hero variants at us. Okay. You know, I can make do with this, though. I might swap you out with me. Let's see. Edit loadout, obviously. God. What are we looking at? Lots of heat sinks, medium lasers, and heavy, or large lasers. Yeah, so it's 3 and 2. Which ain't the greatest. Not a big fan of that. Lots of heat sinks for it, though. Which isn't terrible. Yeah. I really wish I could strip the armor out of these things in certain spots. Like the back, for instance. Take it out of the back, stick it on the front. Something I used to be able to do. See, like 20 rear armor. I don't need that. Give me like 6 rear armor. 27 rear armor. Holy crap. Like, why? If they're shooting me in the butt, I've already made a huge mistake. Like, I don't need that much rear armor at all. It's just so much. I could stick it all on my front and actually start tanking damage. 18 for the head. Which means that if you get hit with like a Gauss rifle, gone. Hopefully the AI never does that, but it really doesn't take long to pack some damage into a cockpit. Especially with some of these things where the cockpit hitbox is a lot bigger than it actually shows. But I don't know if the AI is actually allowed to do stuff like that. Alright, so let's go look at this thing then. Little shotgun here, AMS, some AMS ammo. Another shotgun. Okay, so I see what they're going for with this, but I think we could improve it. We're going to strip the AMS out, like immediately. That gives us back a little bit of weight. Now, normally I wouldn't mind so much, but what we're going to do here is get rid of the medium laser and get rid of this medium laser. We're going to strip out all this ammo. That is a lot of ammo. God. Yeah, actually, quite a bit of ammo. All right. So what is the biggest thing we can slap in this sucker because of this thing? A 10. That's it. So don't get a shotgun size 10. Or just get the normal. All right. Go with that. Very, very, very heavy. And this one can get a shotgun size 10. It's probably because of the amount of spacing right here. But, yeah. So, we'll do that. And they use different ammo. We can only get 3 sets of ammo. I'm not really sure if that's going to work out in our favor. So, you know what? We're gonna revert all changes. Yeah. Yeah. So I'm not a fan of these shotgun autocannons. We'll probably just strip them to normal autocannons. Is this a solid slug? No, this is though. Yeah, hold on. Let's check out the damage. Yes, the damage per second is higher. The heat is higher. Its max range is lower. Its projectile speed is lower, and they're the same weight. Yeah. A bit of an oddity, but alright. It's a thing. It's kind of funny because they're both 5s. And for some reason... I mean, I get that that does more damage, but again, it's a shotgun blast. We don't really need all this ammo. There is a lot of ammo in these things. Look at this. We're going to stick another 5 in here. And if anybody asks why, it's so we have more range. Can we stick a 5 in here? There it is. Okay. Whew. For a second there, I was confused. Thought I was going crazy. And maybe I am, but no one can prove that, right? We're going to stick our ammo right there. 3 stacks should be more than enough. That gives us 2 more stacks. We could maybe swap these ER lasers out this way for a pulse laser. Probably. Yeah, it's 2 tons instead of 1. Pulse laser does do more damage. I'm fairly sure, even with the upgrades. Hold on. See, a lot of this stuff is kind of crazy. Yes, we'll just shove that right in there. Not a big fan how this is in the shoulder, though. Another pulse laser. Alright. So the firepower went down because we're using a different kind of thing now. Only has 1 stack of ammo, but he has 2 AMS. Does it really need 2 AMS? I don't know. Again, I wish I could strip out this back armor. See, there's less rear armor in this one, but more rear armor on that one. Actually, this is less armor total. Why? There's a gun in that one. Why does that not have more armor? What is with this design philosophy? Like, I get it probably matches the Omni part, but, like, it's still a pain. Got 3 stacks of ammo, both of them UAC-5s. Gotta make sure I get all this right, because I don't want to, like, hit this button and then break the mech, which I'm probably, you know, making it a worse variant anyhow. Edit. Yeah, we're just gonna let those fire. Yeah, at the same time. Nah, we'll do that. Just non-stop hitting. And then I will use that. This guy will use that one. And these things will get repaired. Yes. And there also are medium mechs that are off the field now. Again, I wish I could strip out these jump jets. Oh yeah, so I need, what, modify mech? Yeah, edit camo. I don't know any way to, like, click over to that. There we go. Confirm for all. And that did confirm for all, right? Okay. Just have to double check. That's a lot of firepower. And a lot of double heat sinks. Actually, modify mech. What is your weapon groups for this thing? Not a fan of melee weapons. So, large lasers are on 2, medium lasers are on 3. That works. Let me go to this thing and modify. weapon groups again. No melee weapons. Okay. Just to verify. You get little stabby piles. Alright. Next episode, you get to watch me go up in here and start punching things. I'm not going to punch anything. But thanks for watching.